and we talked about things in the United States like checks and balances, which aren't written anywhere but are customs. And one man, Donald Trump, literally came in and just took that all away.
Fox News alert: 4 employees being fired today for circumventing leadership and unilaterally making the egregious payment for hotels for migrants in New York City.
And then this other thing about Elon. Elon's going to steal everybody's money. He has $400 billion. I'm telling you, he's not going to steal your money. I'm telling you, that's not what he's doing.
So let me get this straight. All these politicians, mostly Democrats, are losing their absolute minds, calling Elon Musk every name in the freaking book, saying that Trump is just giving the power and keys to a billionaire to cut off people's social security checks. And, Elon Musk is now going to have access to your social security number. And he's going to, what in the world are you freaking talking about? Elon Musk was a co-founder of freaking PayPal. He's been trusted.
Sean, clearly the Democrats learned nothing from their devastating defeat on November 5th.
Yes, if I show you what Democrat representatives are doing, when you take a look at this article, I was extremely shocked when I watched that video. This is a representative. The kind of word they are spewing out, like House Democrat test protest rally, we have to F Trump. They made it clear. It's not like they even blink well. This is what they said. Now going into what Elon Musk is doing, they recently discovered something extremely concerning. USAID paid tuition fee for future this leader. According to bombshell document confirmed, USAID funded Hanway college tuition years before he became a top recruiter and was taken out by a US drone strike. So you can understand exactly what is happening here. What Elon Musk has done, even Congress could not do that. They have struggled in the past, they can't succeed because all these things are hidden. People criticizing Elon Musk for what he is doing, I don't get it. On this clip, we have a lot of things to look into. The first video, first take a look at this.
I've been told I have 30 seconds, so I am going to tell you that we do have to, I don't swear in public very well, but we have to Trump. Children that I just did that.
To Sean, clearly the Democrats learned nothing from their devastating defeat on November 5th, because this is exactly what the American people voted for. President Trump campaigned alongside Elon Musk, and President Trump promised voters on the campaign that he was going to make our government more efficiency. He came up with the idea of Doge, and he told everybody in the world he would be appointing Elon Musk to cut through the waste, fraud, and abuse that has plagued our federal government for far too long and has ripped off hardworking taxpayers. And I think it shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody that that's what Elon is doing at the direction of President Trump. The only surprise here is the vast amount of waste, fraud, and abuse that we have uncovered, and we are just getting started. And the Democrats are so incredibly out of touch. If you look at the public polling, 56% of the public supports President Trump's freeze on foreign aid. The most recent CBS poll shows that the vast majority of Americans support what President Trump is doing. In fact, his favorability rating has never been higher. So while the Democrats continue to hoot and holler in the streets, acting completely deranged, President Trump and Elon Musk and our entire administration are going to continue to go line by line and treat this federal government like a business. Money in, money out. And what do we actually need to spend money on to advance America's interests? That is our goal here. That's all that's happening. Anything else is fear-mongering by the left because they don't have a real message and they're deranged. There's no other way to put it.
Taking a look at this, Speaker Johnson said he met with Elon Musk and more bombshell findings are coming. What Elon and the Doge effort is doing right now is what Congress has been unable to do in recent years because the agencies have hidden some of this from us. They are uncovering things that we have known intuitively and have been there, but we could not prove it. Now the proof is being provided, and no one can argue the counter to that. So stay tuned. There is a lot more to come. That is Speaker Johnson putting out this video.
Fox News Alert. Moments ago, we received this together. We received a statement from the DHS regarding the $59 million sent from FEMA to New York City last week. Quote, 4 employees being fired today for circumventing leadership and unilaterally making the egregious payment for hotels from to New York City. We have not announced it yet, so we have it first. There's going to be firings, the names are going to be out, and let's bring in New York Congressman Mike Lawler. Congressman, your thought about that move?
Well, it's long overdue, frankly. These funds have been misappropriated going back to the Biden administration.
Hello, my name is Mary Comans, and I serve as FEMA's Chief Financial Officer. It's a pleasure to welcome you to the CFO organization.
Yes, I believe you heard that. This lady you just saw, she is being fired. This is the person who is actually doing that. When you take a look at this is a video of FEMA CFO Mary Coman saying her role is to ensure the best use of resources entrusted to us at FEMA. Mary was just fired for gross misuse and mismanagement of taxpayers' dollars and insubordination after sending tens of millions to... Now, she lost her job.
And then this other thing about Elon. Elon's going to steal everybody's money. He has $400 billion. I'm telling you, he's not going to steal your money. I'm telling you, that's not what he's doing. What he's doing is he's a super genius that's been... Okay? And when you've been with by these nitwits that hide behind 3-letter agencies and you're dealing with one of the smartest people alive and he helps Donald Trump get in office and he goes, I want to find out what kind of corruption is really around. Well, pick the wrong psychopath on the spectrum. He's going to hunt you down. He's going to find out what's going on. And that's good. That's good for everybody. That's how you should be looking at this. Like, wow, we have a brilliant mind that is examining the and goofy systems and bringing in a bunch of psychopath wizards.
You need a candidate who's like Trump on the left, somebody who speaks the vernacular. He comes out there and he might as well say, oh, I got a hemorrhoid today. And people like it because it's real. Well, they need somebody like that. Yes. Remember when Trump used to call in constantly? Yeah. He was on this show. Barbara interviewed him. He'd call in on Morning Joe all the time. And that is what they should be doing. Every time they should be ambushing the airways. The Democrats, get off your butts and start doing it.
Yes, this is cackling the view. They just realized, like, they don't have a candidate. They are losing. This is Joy Behar advising the Democratic Party on what they can do right now. Because they realize, if the whole country actually loved Trump, let me not say the whole country, majority of the people actually love Trump for who he is real. These same ladies used to criticize, it was like Trump has nothing, the way they used to make, but now they're acknowledging that, Trump is doing the right thing. He is a real person. These are the kind of people the Democrats are admiring at this time, and they can't even see one in the Democratic Party. I don't always like to make the videos long. Reason I always cut it like this to be short. For the people that are following me for the very first time, God bless you abundantly. And please, if you see clips after this, that is for the algorithm. At a certain point, you can stop watching, but remember to always share the videos.
The biggest loser.
And I'm in shock. To be doing, there is a lot of waste, fraud, and abuse within a system.
Audits and waste, fraud, and abuse are not the same things.
The idea of we're going to go through an audit and we're going to cut waste, we're going to get rid of the fat, trim it is something people support. There is such a lack of transparency around.
To see what happens when you take a business approach to the government in the White House. We're seeing right now with this whole U.S. aid thing, where they're uncovering massive amounts of corruption and
their hard-earned money, and they want their tax dollars to look like it's helping the country.
And also, I got to say,
don't you agree?
I totally agree.
Essential.
Early on, immediately.
She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10.
To her.
No, the EU does not treat the U.S. fairly on trade and that he has some big complaints. Is that true?
Right? And it doesn't mean that we should sit and pretend that it's suddenly okay, that this new presidency is just going to keep on keeping on. That is not the case. And because, final point for me, a year and a half is because...
This is the United States.
You're talking about a man who didn't become the president of the United States because of merit.
This lady is not unstopped.
Where awful things have happened. So
Over. And sparks move things. And it doesn't matter how much water you have.
Future president and his gag
are authority and policy.
The city of the Pacific Palisades is burning, and I flew here last night. I was on a plane.
You getting water to areas that need.
He's been trained his whole life to do.
What do we do?
All right, right now you're looking straight. Remember it.
As a country about
Yeah, and then I think all our tax dollars probably went for Gavin's hair gel. I don't know.
Jordan.
In the 5 tenants of
Palisades Village right here. This is the town center of sorts.
And he did this little dance.
Josh Green, the governor of down in Hawaii, had some.
And then we watch news or talk.
Now look, I have a lot of. So please.
I was being lazy on the couch at like Friday night. Any more you would criticize?
Party. The Democratic Party have lied to us about.
It's not going to cut it. As well as attempting to seek a meeting with the.
Dude, this U.S. aid thing is so much worse than people realize.
Letter in the New York Times.